I'm Michael Diamond. This is Muscle Central. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment. Okay, I'm going to update my top 6 pick for the 2024 Arnold Classic Ohio, which is 6 weeks away. Andrew Jack, we know, is not going to be in the Ohio show or the UK show. And as of now, it really doesn't look like Rubio Mascara is going to be in the Ohio show. Visa issues. So I'm going to go under the assumption that he's not going to be there. And judging by his most recent picks, I don't even think he was where he should be at this point out from the show. That being said, 6th place, Justin Rodriguez. Justin Rodriguez, if he really brings it, I definitely think that he could be a few places higher, but he has to really bring it. And I have to go by what I've seen in his last few shows. And my gut feeling is that he's not, but he will bring enough to make bring enough to have a 6th place finish. 5th place, Horse MD, Marcelo Dangeles. From the front, he's really impressive. From the side, he looks good. He loses it from the back. Could he made improvements from his last show to now in his back? Yes, but I don't think the improvements could be very substantial. But I do think that he brings enough. He's impressive everywhere else. Like I said, from the front, he's extremely impressive. Tall, wide shoulders, narrow waist, beautiful sweep to the quads. And I think that as long as he brings conditioning, it's going to be enough for him to take 5th place in this lineup. 4th place, James Hollingshead. He brings, for his height, he brings in a good amount of muscle. He has that dry, grainy look to his physique. His issue has been, conditioning has been good, but definitely could be better. And he seems to he's flattened out. When he brings when he's a little better conditioned, he flattens out. He needs to be able to bring in fullness with conditioning. Genetically, he's not the most gifted. He's a worker. He busts his ass and he puts the work in. And I think with his new coach, Milo Sarchev, and going by pictures that I've seen of him, the 6-week out mark, it looks like he's going to be, well, the way he looks 6 weeks out, his conditioning-wise and everything, I don't think he's ever looked this good at this point out from a competition before. And I think he's going to bring in a good enough package in this lineup, at least, to place 4th. 3rd place, Rafael Brandal. There's nothing special about his physique. There's nothing outstanding. Everything is there. It's balanced. He has a classical look to his physique. Definitely can't make the classic weight physique limit for his height, but he has that classical look. Always brought conditioning. His issue's been size. He's placed as high as 10th place in the Olympia. Just doesn't have the size he needs to move up in the big show. And it looks like in his time off, he has put on a substantial amount of size. And if he brings in the type of conditioning that he generally brings to the stage, this lineup, yeah, I have him third place. Second, first, going back and forth. It still might change, but as of now, I got Samson Daa. I mean, you can't say it enough. This guy, if he absolutely nails his conditioning, there's probably nobody that can touch him. He's that good. Height, width, carries a lot of muscles, beautiful shape. He's really total package. His back, which has been an issue earlier on, is not really an issue anymore. He's brought it up a lot. He's improved his conditioning, but his conditioning is still what's keeping him out of that top spot. His conditioning, like I said, has improved show to show. And judging by his latest picks, like I said with James Hollingshead, his conditioning at this point out from the show looks better than it's ever had before. But is that still going to be enough yet to take out who I have my top pick, HTI Chupan? Now, HTI, I mean, carries a lot of muscle for his height. And it looks like he's put on a little more muscle. His conditioning has always been there. And you can't bet against consistency. You have to say he's the most consistent bodybuilder out there, with Nick Walker probably being a close second. Although, like I said, Samson Daa, he's making improvements show to show. HTI has a chip on his shoulder, and he's very serious to begin with. He's one of the most intense we've seen in a long time. You see it in his training. You see it the way he carries himself on stage. And he's not happy about losing the Olympia title. And he's on a mission. And it does look like the size, he has a little more size on his physique. And he knows his downfall probably was the fact that his back is not as conditioned as his front. And it looks like he's putting the work in to correct that. And although I might change my picks, I don't think Samson Daa at this point right yet is going to be able to bring in the condition that he needs to bring in to beat HTI right now. Could be wrong, and that could change also a little bit down the line. I think that Samson is destined to be Mr. Olympia at some point. So let's run off my top 6 pick as of now. I have Justin Rodriguez, 6th place. Horse MD Marcelo Dangeles, 5th place. 4th place, James Hollingshead. 3rd place, Rafael Brandal. 2nd place, Samson Daa. And as of now, 1st place, HTI Chupan. That might change. We'll see in a couple of weeks. That's going to be about it for now. If you agree or disagree with what I've said in this video, let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.